In congressional hearings, the minority party gets to select its own witnesses. And of all the people that Republicans could have selected, they picked Candace Owens.
Welcome to Doug in Exile. We have an absolute barn burner as Candace Owens destroys Ted Lieu, this woke Democrat moron.
I don't know Miss Owens. I'm not going to characterize her. I'm going to let her own words do the talking. So I'm going to play for you the first 30 seconds of a statement she made about Adolf.
This is a quote Ted Lieu deliberately takes out of context.
I agree. I actually don't have any problems at all with the word nationalism. I think that it gets, the definition gets poisoned by elitists that actually want globalism. Globalism is what I don't want. So when you think about, whenever we say nationalism, the first thing people think about, at least in America, is Hitler. You know, he was a National Socialist, but if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine.
Implying that she is somehow recommending Adolf Hitler, which she's not, of course. And by the way, this is also, I want you to notice, this is how Democrats treat Afro-American women like Candace Owens. This is how they really treat them. They imply that she's evil. There's nothing worse you can do to someone's character. Watch this trashy Ted Lieu guy nearly end his own career on this one.
Miss Owens said, quote, "If Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine."
Now, Ted Lieu had the entire quote, but he stopped it there because he knew that providing that context would show that she actually was saying the exact opposite of what he was implying. Watch this.
The problem is that he had dreams outside of Germany. So when people try to legitimize Adolf Hitler, does that feed into white nationalist ideology?
It does, Mr. Lieu. I know that Ms. Owens distanced herself from those comments later, but we expressed great concern over the original comments.
And for Ted Lieu to buttress his argument, he brought in a white lady to say, yes, it really is bad what Candace Owens, Black African-American, did just now.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Owens, I'm sorry, we just started recording. Would you like time to respond to that?
Yes, I think it's pretty apparent that Mr. Lieu believes that Black people are stupid and will not pursue the full clip in its entirety. He purposely presented an extracted clip.
The witness will suspend for a moment. It is not proper to refer disparagingly or to a member of the committee. The witness will not do that again. Witness may continue.
Sure, even though I was called despicable.
Witness may not refer to a member of the committee as stupid.
I didn't refer to him as stupid. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. You didn't listen to what I said.
Jerry Nadler just, he gets a little something back from a Black woman and he just shrugs like, oh, you people.
May I continue?
Please.
As I said, he is assuming that Black people will not go pursue the full 2-hour clip. And he purposefully he cut off, and you didn't hear the question that was asked of me. He's trying to present as if I was launching a defense of Hitler in Germany, when in fact, the question that was asked of me was pertaining to whether or not I believed that whether or not I believed in nationalism, and that nationalism was bad. And what I responded to was that I do not believe that we should be characterizing Hitler as a nationalist. He was a homicidal, psychopathic maniac that killed his own people. A nationalist would not kill their own people. That is exactly what I was referring to in the clip, and he purposely wanted to give you a cut-up similar to what they do to Donald Trump to create a different narrative. That was unbelievably dishonest, and he did not allow me to respond to it, which is worrisome and should tell you a lot about where people are today in terms of trying to drum up narratives. By the way, I would like to also add that I work for Prager University, which is run by an Orthodox Jew. Not a single Democrat showed up to the embassy opening in Jerusalem. I sat on a plane for 18 hours to make sure that I was there. I'm deeply offended by the insinuation of revealing that clip without the question that was asked of me.
Thanks, Mrs. Owens, and I yield the remainder of my time.
Look at Ted Lieu. Oh crap, that kind of backfired on me. Good. This is Ted Lieu. This party, this is what they do to conservative Black women like Candace Owens. All you voters out there, remember this. As Candace Owens destroys them, I'm Doug in Exile.
Not a single Democrat showed up to the embassy opening in Jerusalem. I sat on a plane for 18 hours to make sure that I was there. I'm deeply offended by the insinuation of revealing that clip without the question that was asked of me.